Is we live?
That's it. We're live. The train, the train wreck has started.
The train wreck has started.
It has begun.
World's lousiest porn music ever. Hit it, baby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I love
You
it,
got
man.
that
I don't
right.
like it. I love
I love this music, man.
I'm glad you guys like it. I think
it.
it's terrible.
Really? It's better than if you say porn music. It's not like bow chicka bow wow.
How's that go again? Did you write that, man?
But
Where's the spanking
here's
of
what
that?
I'm gonna have to tell you this though. I am not seeing this on Facebook. Do you think we're there?
Neither am I. I'm
Do you
watching
think we're there,
Basil
my friend?
fans.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it there. What can I say?
What's up with that? What's up with that?
I
Everybody?
don't know.
Why can I not get
You're
this
the
figured?
pro. Come on.
I
You
know,
can
You're the
right?
do
engineer on
this.
this thing, man.
I have it connected. I mean, I just connected it.
Yeah, I didn't see it go live at all. So,
But
are we live where now? On YouTube or where?
are we on you? Yep, I connected it to YouTube and Twitch.
Okay.
I see us on Twitch.
So anybody who's listening or watching, we're just trying to make sure we're all ready for tomorrow, right, Basil?
Absolutely. We are doing a test run. We had a little bit of an issue last week. We had our fantastic guest Ken Shamrock that was on the show with us last Wednesday at 8 p.m., which, by the way, is our new time for a Pinch of Basil radio show / podcast. And the Bare Knuckles boxing promoter, professional wrestler, Hall of Famer, and motivational speaker, and I don't think we can get any more than that. The man was fantastic, and we're just trying to do a couple of things getting ready for tomorrow's show with ex-Pro Bowl kicker Mike Hollis from the Jacksonville Jaguars, who will be with us and telling us what he used to do to his football teammates and what his football teammates used to do to him. Because I think it's important that the love and laughter that we have in the locker room is always pointed at the kickers, because they were a different breed altogether. So what we're trying to do is trying to make sure that we are on Twitch at A Pinch of Basil, that we are on YouTube at Basil the Comedian, where you can catch A Pinch of Basil, and also on Facebook, where you can catch us at Basil Fans. That's BASILEFANS. So if you guys can, make sure you catch the show tomorrow. And again, we're going to have retired NFL kicker, All-Pro Mike Hollis, who will be with us tomorrow. And again, we're doing just a quick radio check and trying to make sure that we are on all three of the of the actual outlets that we are on, that you can see us visually. And don't forget Greek Beat Radio. And by the way, Janice, did you get a hold of Paul Funksy over there at
Not
Greek
just
Beat?
yet, but we will get together, JR and I, and
Okay, because he
and
reached
Paul.
out to me the
Yep.
other day. Paul did. And he wants to have us on. He loves that we had people this caliber, because we really pushed it up a notch. And some of the other guests that we're going to have is Ray Mancini.
Boom, boom, baby.
Yeah, boom, boom, indeed. Who's a good friend. He'll be seeing me when I play in Youngstown, Ohio on October 16th. He will be there catching my show. I got 2 sold out shows already for that. So if you guys want, you can try and get on the waiting list. I don't know if we're going to open up a third show. Doing 3 shows in one night, it's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. And then I think we're going to get Congressman Gus Bilirakis wants to come back on. And man, I'm sure he's got a bunch of news for us. Don't you think, Janice?
Oh, I imagine he has a lot to say. And I can't wait to have him on again. And don't forget that Gary Grossman has also been invited. We haven't got him booked for an exact date, but we have him in the wings.
We're going to definitely get him before the holidays, because his book, Red Deception, came out about a month and a half ago. And now it went to an audio version. And then a good friend of ours, Nick Furis from Florida, is got me hooked up to do another documentary. So I'll be doing a boxing documentary, and I'll be actually doing the VO for it, laying down track for that, which is great. And hopefully, if I can get Janice, who's a publisher, to get my fat ass into doing some audio work for her one day. But I still haven't heard anything from her. I just can't get a hold of her for some
Just
reason.
can't reach her anywhere, you know? She's just unreachable.
She is unreachable.
Hey, you know, JR, I know you're working this, and we are. You got it?
We are on Facebook. I'm looking at us on Facebook.
You are. Where are you
Well,
looking
let
at
me
us
see.
on
We are on
Facebook? Because
Facebook
I
at
am not seeing
Basil-
us.
Basil
So anybody's on
the
Facebook.
Comedian.
No, see, that's where you made the mistake. It's Basil
Ah,
Fans.
there we go. That's why.
BASILEFANS, not Basil
I
the
signed
Comedian.
I signed up to the account that you gave me the information for.
It should have been Basil Fans.
All it is.
This is the
That's
balls
all that
back in
is.
our court.
Really? You're blaming me.
That's the account.
Janice, did you give him that information on Basil Fans?
You know,
You gave me that. Yes.
Hold on, let me go.
okay.
Hold on for-
Sure.
Let's see what
Well,
we
I'm
can do.
looking at
That
it
would
right
be
now.
why then.
Let me go over here and
Let me go to Basil
Someone
the
is
Comedian.
echoing.
Hey, I like it. We are there on Basil the Comedian. We are there. You are correct.
because
I
we
am
can't be on
seeing-
both, correct? We cannot be on both.
Oh, you could be on Basil Fans
Just
too.
depended- It's two different logins to each of them.
No, it's
Obviously.
the same login.
So it should be on. If it was, then it would be on Basil Fans also, because it's just one. It's the same address.
So let me see.
I mean-
here.
Jeff Smith says you are here. And Janet Zelinsky, sorry.
Yeah, okay, Basil. Okay.
was, then it would be on Basil Fans also.
Turn it off, Basil.
So,
We're hearing
turn
you
it
back.
up. Turn it off.
You want me to turn it up for real? So you
Hey,
don't want me.
John Shelton wants to know if I'll get to talk more.
Well, you know,
Hopefully-
Janice is such a
She's
you know,
always right. So hopefully not. She's proven me wrong. She's proven
Oh,
me
that's
wrong
so
every time.
funny.
So no more
Janet
talking.
Zelinsky. I see you on Facebook. Thank you, Janice. But we're
Janet,
doing this.
not Janice. Janet.
Janet. I'm sorry, Janet.
Important.
Janet.
Very
And then Basil will Janice get to talk more. Well, you know, the thing is about Janice is that she is so instrumental in so many things, but doesn't know crap about sports. So, you know, Ken Shamrock.
Well, I don't know. I go into some of these pools in my earlier days, and I played a
Earlier
couple here
days.
and there.
Back in the 1910s, 1920s, I'm assuming, and back in the
Oh, you're going to pay for that, buddy.
I'm
You're going to
sure I
pay for
will.
that.
I'm
We
sure
will.
I will. It's okay because
Are we
in a
still
way
have-
we're married too, Janice.
So while we have a couple of minutes here, Basil, why don't you tell everybody why you're the butt of the jokes today?
Okay, folks, I had a colonoscopy, and it was a positive colonoscopy, and
Yes.
and these were the professionals from the doctor's office when I was leaving. Leave. I have never drank so much Gatorade. Yeah, Gatorade, and they were like, you know, have you eaten? I didn't eat in over close to 48 hours. I have not eaten. And you know what I was thinking about last night? I was so hungry. Remember we went to Minnie's about a couple of months ago when I took you for hamburgers when we were talking about this show, JR, and I took you to Minnie's over there. Oh my God. I was thinking about that greasy, juicy hamburger, medium rare with the grilled onions. Oh, that was to die for.
So
And it was tremendous. So for all of you who are watching this right now, we are definitely on Facebook, and but we're going to try and get on this at Basil Fans as well, because we're going to be able to see all their comments, correct, on Facebook, maybe on Basil the Comedian or Basil Fans, correct?
Well, are you,
whichever
we
one
sh-
we're connected to. So if they're in the chat,
if
on
you show the
Facebook,
chat, Basil, show
Yes.
chat at the bottom. See where it says show chat? Now you guys get to see how we do this with Basil. Show chat.
I don't
See it at the bottom there?
S
Are you,
H
are
O
you
W.
talking about on my personal screen?
On your screen, yes.
Show chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Elena, hello. This is
See?
a test, right?
Show her.
Confirming that everything looks fine. Okay. Thank
Just
you.
confirm to us that everything looks good. Thank you, Elena. Right,
and
Elena.
Elena, and let me see. Yep, this is a
Eliana.
test. Eliana.
Eliana.
All right, so we're at a pinch of basil on Twitch. I'm assuming that's Twitch, correct? And
Yes.
then a test Basil the Comedian, which is my personal page, my friend's page. But the thing is, we want to really get it because we have thousands on the fans page. We want to make sure that we can get it on there too. Or if we have to choose, we really should go to Basil Fans, and anyone who wants to just follow Basil Fans, and you can get it. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So we still
So
working
there we-
on that?
Yeah. So yeah, well, it'll be after. We'll try to figure that off. Once
Okay,
we're-
but at least we're on Basil the Comedian. Basil,
we're
I
there,
can
for sure.
direct folks from Basil Fans to Basil the Comedian. I can get a post over there and make sure that happens.
I would rather them go from Basil the Comedian to Basil Fans
I get
if
you.
we had a
I get
choice,
you.
because that's where we're really trying to
And
push
I can
everything on
post the
traffic.
video to Basil Fans, so
You
that's
could,
another
but I
way of
still
getting
want.
it there.
I would rather if we can
I
make it go
understand.
there and then take the copy over to Basil the Comedian afterwards. You know what I mean? Okay, Kathy Zambellis is watching. Michael Gersh. Michael Gersh, who has been on our show before, and he wrote a wonderful book. As a matter of fact, Michael, I'm not going to go ahead. It's not like your first show. What we're doing, Michael, right now is we're trying to go ahead and actually get this thing, because we're on so many different outlets right now. So let me see what we got here. Because I do not see Michael's information coming on the actual feed that we usually have, where it says.
Oh,
the
you're
chat.
talking about in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason,
It's not scrolling
JR,
up.
it's not showing up on
It's
on
not
the
on
Twitch
Facebook. I see it
portion.
now. Right.
Yeah, and I thought it would. So
Twitch
because we
and
get the stuff
YouTube
from YouTube there.
John
There may be
Shelton says,
something-
Basil, this is on your personal account, and Basil Fans is your business page or my fans page. So, and then I want to also congratulate Mike Gersh. He actually won a photographer's competition that he took some beautiful pictures. And I want to say it's Northeastern Ohio, which has some beautiful landscapes and everything. And he's taken them. And, I was teasing him that, oh God, who's the artist? Who's the famous Ansel?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Ansel Adams.
Hatfields on the
Adams, yeah, Ansel Adams. But you know what? He's pretty damn good at what he does.
Hey, Basil, we got to wrap this thing up so that we can move on and be ready for tomorrow. We got a few more things we have to do off air.
Okay, so all right, so this will be switched over though to Basil Fans tomorrow, correct?
hopefully. If not, we'll get it together for next week. Just we can't just click and make shit appear. You know what I mean? Like, we're working on it, baby. We're working.
You tell him,
Why
JR.
are we paying you the big bucks? You are the ones who can snap your fingers and do magic.
Hey, I got us looking pretty. Well, I know for me for sure. Hey, and by the way, I'm sorry to the late. I am married. I am sorry.
Really? There's people who are throwing themselves at you. Really? Really?
You know what I
Oh
mean?
my Lord. Here we go. Here
Sorry,
we go.
ladies. Sorry,
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I know. I just wish, man,
I
if there was
love
ever
you,
a
though.
time I wish I was a woman, this would be it. Ooh, I just got to
There
have
you
me
go,
some
that
JR.
colonoscopy.
Oh my
That
goodness.
colonoscopy.
Man, take a hose up the rear and bam, they label you. That's BS, man. That's all I'm going to
Get
tell
a
you.
different kind of hose.
I
Sorry.
didn't even discuss the sprinkler system that they put up there, but it's okay. Anyway,
here's a
folks,
good
listen.
porn music to go on.
Wonderful
Yeah, don't
music.
forget
Our
tomorrow
porn
night,
music.
Wednesdays, tomorrow night, and every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time around the world. We are going to be on, and we are very excited. Hopefully, we'll have this thing on to make sure it works Basil fans at Pinch of Basil Radio Show on Twitch, and also on Pinch of Basil on YouTube when you go to Basil the Comedian. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Thanks so much for being part of this crazy, idiotic rehearsal that we did, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, everyone.
Bye-bye.